Why am I doing the wobble? Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous. I'm doing well, darling. And I'm here to do another ABC mashup for you guys. Yeah, I didn't do one last week. Why? Because I was pressed that they didn't show Grey's Anatomy, and I went on strike. You better show my Grey's Anatomy. Didn't nobody care about the Great Pumpkin and Charlie? I was about to say Charlie Wilson. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's just me. But either way, please be sure to like this video as well as subscribe if you haven't already. It is free 99. And y'all know what I'm going to say. Get into my favorite app, which is Feature Points. All you do is use my referral link down below. You play the games, you accumulate points, and then you cash them in for like PayPal credit, Amazon gift cards, Starbucks gift cards. The list goes on. And I love it. And it's the holiday season, so I'm getting y'all free stuff. Boop. If you want to check out this week's Bad Girls Club episode, you can click right here. And also check out one of my favorite videos that I've done lately, What I Hate About Instagram, part number 2. You can check that out as well. And hey, if you want to skip to the ABC mashup, it is not going to hurt my feelings. It's going to be an annotation up here and it'll let you know where you can go. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this mini What You Say Happened Now. Did y'all see Amanda Bynes sleep on the little couch at the Beverly Center? I'm sitting here like, hold up, is she just waiting for a store to open? I knew Amanda, she a little, off up in here in this little area that we call our brain. So I was just wondering what was going on with her. Is this her latest stunt? But no, baby girl has nowhere to go. Her parents are fed up. They're not giving her any money. And of course, Amanda, she doesn't want to go to her parents. She's been staying with friends and stuff. And this was like her last, to me, cry of help. I really think that Amanda Bynes needs an intervention for real. She is not well, and her parents are like, you know what, we've done this for so long, we're gonna give up our rights. A specialist is gonna come in and help with this type of thing because they know what they are doing. We just can't do it anymore. And you know what, I feel as though sometimes when you have had enough, that's all you can do. And with Amanda, it's really up to her to get her life straightened out. I always wonder with these child stars, like, what happened? Why can't they be on the straight and narrow? They never had their own personal life. They've never been an individual. They've always shared it with the world. So I think it's really, really hard for them to be themselves and to be okay with it. Similar to like a Lindsay Lohan situation. Oprah even tried to come in and help her, giving her her own show. And she couldn't because she was drinking and the people she was around. And it was like, people always love to enable people to keep doing the same thing. It is really up to the person to get back right. I hate to say this, but it's going to take something really drastic for her to change because she's gone to rehab, I know, like 11 times. So we'll see. But I think it's so shocking. I saw a picture of her while I was looking up this story, and then to see her from like Nickelodeon, watching her growing up on all that in her own show, it's just crazy. It's just unfortunate. And I just really hope that she gets some real help and starts taking her life very, very seriously because she's super young and she has so much more to do. But we'll see. Did y'all hear that Youngberg, aka the Hitmaker, this is a good name, was hitting on Masika and got fired from Love and Hip Hop? Come to find out they were together. And I'm like, oh wow. But here is how the tables turn. And I'm wondering, why in the world was he hitting on Masika? His credit card declined at a party. And I guess he was mad about that. Baby boo, that's not why you should be hitting on people. You shouldn't be hitting on people in general. That is something you need to deal with, Pookie. Your name is on your bank account statements, not nobody else. That's nobody's fault but your own, okay? Masika reported that he hit on her and dragged her by her hair. You're seeing them on TV and you're seeing this real life situation. This isn't edited. This is for real, for real. It's crazy how things happen and the tables turn. Same with Youngberg. You cannot go around thinking you are God's gift and nothing is going to happen to you. If you do something, you are going to have consequences for your actions. You can't walk around like you are King Almighty. No, you are not, sweetie. You are fired from this show, this franchise, and you gonna go to jail. Have a good day. Get your finances in order and be better. Masika, same for you, baby girl. You can't walk around expecting that you're gonna get the better goods and he's gonna love you for you. No, sweetie, you the same one, just in a different body and different weave. This reunion should be very interesting, to say the least. Let's go ahead and get into this ABC mashup. Oh, my show Grey's Anatomy is back. I love this show. It's one of my favorites. I have watched from the beginning to now, and I will keep watching. I love this show. Some people think it's gotten boring. I love the writing this season. Last season was very boring to me, but they're pulling me back in for this season. This episode episode was focused really on April Kepner, and I was so excited, not because of Kepner. I was really excited because we get to see pretty-eyed Avery. Y'all know I love me some him. She has problems with her family still, and she wants to be in control, and her mama's there, and I'm glad that they had their come to Jesus moment at the end. Arizona and Callie, they're still trying to figure out their situation. Callie didn't want to be with Arizona anymore. So Arizona, she's in this new fellowship with Dr. Harmon, and Dr. Harmon, she's been like real stern and real mean with her, and Arizona is like, what is going on? Come to find out at the end, baby girl is gonna die in 6 months, Dr. Harmon, and she wants her to listen to everything so she can be the next surgeon in that field. Arizona was like, oh my God, I don't know. And I'm like, girl, you better move it along. Next. I love that Dr. Bailey is getting a lot of camera time this season, but that wig, honey, it has got to go. Meredith doesn't want Pierce over to dinner, which is her new sister, but Dreamy, he really wants her to come as well as Richard, so he invites them both. Meredith doesn't like it. He was like, you know what? Zola needs some more black people in this family because I can't braid no more hair, girl. Dreamy and Meredith are finally getting it in the shower. I'm like, yes, finally they are back together, and that leaves Richard and Pierce outside, and they have a little come to Jesus moment. Not too huge, but a little one. So I think they're gonna be all right. Ultimately, this was a pretty good Grey's Anatomy episode. It was a good comeback. I thought it would be boring, but it had its good moments, and we'll see what happens next. It's time for Scandal, one of my favorites, and last week's Scandal and this week's was good. Last week, we opened the Liv, Fitz, and Jake flucking, like they having a threesome. Remember when Liv said, you know, there's hope to Fitz. So Fitz, he reeling her in. He like, you know what, baby, what I gotta do, what we gotta do to make this work. She was like, hope means only if Jake is okay. She know how to get him. She know how to do it. Ooh, Millie just singing in the background. She already know that Olivia is back in the picture. He out on the patio just chilling, talking to her, giving her that Barry White, and she in the background like, all right, boo, I got you. Quinn went to go see the dead chick's daddy to see what he knows and why Olivia is being photographed and all this stuff. The first 2 minutes of the last episode, we see a threesome. The first 2 minutes of this episode, somebody done off themselves. I'm like, oh my God, these dramatic intros. Senator, he has to resign because he regrets his lewd behavior, aka he shat on himself. Abby never knows anything at these press conferences, and Cyrus is like, yeah, we got a new senator. Come to find out, it's gonna be Chip, her ex-husband. Abby, she gotta call Olivia to help on this one. She was like, you know what? I can't be under the table all episode. Liv, I need your help. He used to beat my ass, girl. I need you, Livia. She was like, and now he running for Senate, girl. I can't be doing this every day. I need a new dress. I done spit up on myself. Liv, I need you. Of course, Olivia Pope is gonna fix it. She's now gonna help Susan win over Chip, and she's changing her image and, you know, changing her focus. She was like, my name is Olivia Pope. If you allow me to run your campaign free of charge, I will make sure that you win. Susan was like, all right. That dude that I do not like from Prison Break is now Abby's little love interest. Is she still with David, or did something happen with them? I must have missed it in that episode. Cyrus is keeping tabs on his new dick's mouthpiece, like his mouth, his real mouth. Anyway, he's giving him false information so that he can figure out who the mole is. And the mole is being used as Millie through Elizabeth, because of course Millie, she in her feelings because Fitz is back with Olivia. She feeling as though, oh my God, ever since that other president died, that she's not making a change, she's not making no impact, and she's trying to get back in. I'm gonna start speaking like David. He was like, hell no. Every time I want to use the word hell no, I'm going to go hell no, because that's how David said it. If she doesn't go to see Jake in prison, she goes to see Tom to get the scoop. And ooh, Tom gave her a good old monologue. He chopped her down. And you know, when Liv is being chopped down, that bottom lip starts quivering and shaking uncontrollably. And Liv was like, I was like, yes, Tom, break her down, break her down. Who told you to kill the president's son? And he was like, Jake Ballard. She was like, you're a damn liar. She was like, you know what? I'm gonna handle this like my daddy. That lip quiver was over, and I felt bad for little Tom when she had to go. Abby, I loved Abby this episode. She went super thug on Chip's crazy ass. I was really wanting her to shoot him, but I knew she wasn't gonna do that. Abby stays spitting truth this season. I love it. I'm starting to really enjoy Abby's character. Oop, Fitz gave Liv the scoop on Jake. He gave it a rundown. Okay, he's getting 9 grams of carbs. He's getting all of his protein. He got his shots. I mean, do you need to know what color socks he had on? And then they proceed to have phone sex. Liv is rubbing on, feeling on her nipple. And he was like, you know what, girl? I'ma see you later, boo. Bye. I was like, that's how you do it, Fitz. Get all hot and moist. leave her where she at. Daddy Pope comes to see Liv, and of course, that he know he can act. He knows it. He was like, you do not disrespect me ever. I was like, oh my God. He was like, against me, you will lose. Millie was blabbing that mouth as usual when she was supposed to be talking about China. She is talking about the USS Roosevelt that ain't nobody supposed to be talking about. And then Cyrus pieces everything together. So Olivia calls Fitz and Millie hands him the phone and she explains to Fitz everything that she did. So really Olivia was like, look, I got somebody to shank Tom, passed him a little money, got the job done, and then he was ready to explain. Personally, for me, the best part of this episode was when Huck got his baby back. I loved it. Well, he didn't get his baby back, but when they had a come to Jesus moment and they saw each other and he was like, I know you're my dad. Why did you leave? I was like, ooh, dum, 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 dum. Next episode is going to be Jake, Liv, and Fitz in the room together about to talk. Ooh. All in all, this was a good episode. I loved it. It was a very, very good episode. The acting in this one was really good. The monologues that everybody had was wonderful, darling. But this How to Get Away with Murder, honey, I don't go in on How to Get Away with Murder. Why? Because if you blink, you'll miss something. I couldn't blink. I couldn't do a bunch of notes on this one, but I do love How to Get Away with Murder. And I love every time Viola Davis says, Mr. Gibbons. I love it. And when she take that wig off and she get real raw, I love that. Mr. Gibbons now has all power because he is teaming up with Rebecca and Annalise and them can't say nothing to him. Okay, if you haven't watched How to Get Away with Murder, I'm sorry, I'm about to spill the beans. Oh my God, they had to open the dead girl back up, right? Come to find out the girl is pregnant. That's why Sam had to get got. Who do you think killed Sam? I still don't know. And I don't want to say who I think killed her. It couldn't have been Rebecca because she flat out opened her mouth and said it. It had to be somebody we didn't even think would have done it. Like, down below in the comment section, let me know what you are thinking about How to Get Away with Murder. Scandal, if you're a Grays fan, what do you think about Amanda Bynes, Youngberg, and Masika? Let's talk about it down below in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye.